Up and East Rutherford for Giants camp. That's right, from the Rams to New York, New Jersey. Okay, don't calm down. Benny from Hohoka is trying to come at me right now. Tweet the show at Up and Adams. I've got some big guests. Coach Brian Daboll making his debut on the Up and Adams show. I threatened him with Pilates and talking about it. I think he is going to oblige and join us for a little bit of a chat. I like to talk to the quarterbacks. How many? How many in that room full of characters, that cast of characters? I believe we'll have Russell Wilson. We'll see who else we can lasso on over in a beautiful, balmy New Jersey. It's Up and Adams for Malik Nabers' birthday party. That's right. I had a 17,000-hour delay yesterday out of LAX to fly in at 1 in the morning because I wanted to be here to celebrate 22, 21, 21st, 22nd birthday of Malik Nabers. I don't know his age. I do know his numbers from last year, people. I cannot wait to talk to him about what the ceiling, what the leap in his sophomore season could possibly be with the quarterback stuff last year, the improvements, the consistency, some of the other pieces that have been drafted. I cannot wait to see what the ceiling is for Malik Nabers. 109 grabs last year on 170 plus targets. I talked to him not a long time ago with Kevin Durant, and we were talking about how he is very happy with how he performed last season. I think there's a record he can break this year. I want to know more about the dynamic, the deep ball from the tenured 14-year veteran at quarterback, Super Bowl champion Russell Wilson, who I do believe will join us. If you guys ask questions, they will come. I can lead your questions to water, and Russell Wilson can answer them. The things that I'm most interested in with Russell, I think is what it feels like to be such a veteran with these rookies who do seem to be running the show a bit. I'm sure Coach Daboll will not like me saying that. He's set to join us. I saw Joe Shane looking great as ever. And speaking of Russell Wilson, he looks light. He looks, I saw him even a couple of weeks ago. He looks like he has leaned out even more. He's running around like he's back in 2014 as a Super Bowl champion next door. So we will have so much to get to. Jaxson Dart, also on the program. He is stopping by. I cannot wait to get into all of this. And I guess we should start with our first guest. What a treat to hang out with Coach Brian Daboll, is it, according to Jameis Winston?
According to Jameis, yes.
What is that?
Well, you'd have to ask Jameis. You know, the things that come out of Jameis's mouth sometimes you never know. But, when I was down at Alabama, which he's an Alabamian, they made a shirt when I was at Alabama that said, "Run Daboll." Oh. So it could be from that, I'm not sure, or he could just mispronounce it.
I like what you have going on here. This camp feels, I don't want to say too fun, but it does feel like there's some levity and looseness to it. Is that a characteristic that you subscribe to?
Well, I think we're getting a lot of good work in. I'd say we're working pretty hard. We have obviously different personalities on our football team, and I think it's important for those guys to let their personalities show. But we've been working. We got a good one today. It'll be hot. We'll be in full pads and expect a good day of hard work.
When I talk to people like Rob Gronkowski, who obviously speaks so highly of you, the people you've coached over your amazing tenured NFL career, they always say that you were perfect at walking the line of looseness and having fun and a little bit of freedom, and also just being really tough, like being a hard ass. How do you manage that, especially with this group of rookies, maybe even that quarterback room?
Yeah, I think that's it's kind of how I grew up, in the neighborhood I grew up in, with the people around me that I grew up with. I think you have to be real. You have to be honest. You have to be tough. But at the same time, this is a game that these guys have played a long time, and I played it, albeit at a lower level. And I think you have to be loose playing this game. You have to be focused, but there's a level of attention to detail that you can't waver from, and that's how I try to approach it.
A lot of fun today. First padded practice. We've got Malik Nabers' birthday, and we are celebrating also a bit of a milestone for you. You mentioned that year at Alabama. Had that not happened, it'd be 26, but this is your 25th anniversary of NFL training camps. When I say that to you, and you're thinking of what you did with the Patriots all those years ago, even until now, where does your head go?
Practice today. It goes by fast. I remember my first training camp back in 2000. And all the responsibilities I had, and this is a great opportunity to be out here for me. 25 years goes by fast. Turned 50 this year, so I'm not getting any younger.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Coach. I mean, I have a different name though. Your last name's completely different. Lots changing, staying the same, of course. Over those 25 years, you've seen a lot of different teams, different complexions. What makes this one unique?
Well, we're still building it. So I like the personalities that we have. I like the players that we added, both in free agency and in the rookie class. And training camp is a time to build your team. Until you get kind of hit in the mouth and go through some downs, you never know exactly what you have. We're still finding our identity, but I like the way these guys work. I like the way they've come together so far, and I got a long way to go, but it's been a good group to work with.
There's a lot of
coaches
excitement.
and players.
Coaches and players. Love to hear that. I remember last year your son, I believe, is wearing a Malik Nabers jersey out here. So which rookie is he liable to be wearing this season? There's a lot of good ones to choose from.
Yeah, I think he's got about every jersey that he could have. The first day he wore Holland's. I forgot who he wore yesterday.
You're high on Holland.
We'll be interested. Yeah, Holland's been a guy for us here, and I've developed a good relationship with him. We'll see what he pulls out today. He's a big jersey guy. He's a big chain guy. I'm talking about jersey and jersey now for 7 years old, so he's a trip.
Did you teach Malik Nabers that celebration that he had yesterday?
Hell no. No.
What did you make?
Least got his own style here.
What did you make of that?
Hope to see more of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been seeing deep balls. It's been nothing but highlights. Who's more excited about padded practice today, Abdul Carter or Cam Scadaboo? Which one? Pick one, Coach.
That's a great question.
Thanks.
You're going to make me pick one?
Yeah.
I think it's a hard one. I'll go with Abdul. He's been talking about it for the last 3 days, but I'm certainly excited to see Scadaboo run through the tackles today.
Why does he look so much faster than everybody
Scad?
out there? He's unbelievable.
Well, we'll see. We'll see today.
You've got a bit of a problem, Coach, because I imagine you want to keep. There's a bit of humbleness. You got to earn your spot. It's kind of hard to keep these rookies a secret with the way they've been looking out there and the way everyone is talking about them.
Yeah, well, I mean, we haven't had a padded practice yet. They haven't played in a game yet, so certainly they get coached pretty hard in the meetings. So they got a ways to go, but I'm happy with the guys we got so far.
I feel sad for Jermaine Illuminor today in this padded practice.
Yeah, he's excited to go too. The offensive line, they'll be ready to go. It should be a competitive practice. Do things the right way. But I think all the guys are ready to bang around a little bit.
Neighbor's birthday. I think a nice present for him was you naming a starter before you even had to. He knows what's going on. He's developing his chemistry with his quarterback. They're speaking glowingly about each other. Can you tell me why you made that decision when you did?
With Russ?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a lot of experience. He's played a lot of football. He's played at a high level. I think he's been good for our young players on both sides of the ball with how he approaches things, his process, his communication. Still throws it well. He's looked good in camp. He's down a little bit in weight. He's moving around pretty good. So I think a lot of guys have a lot of confidence in him. And again, he's a player that's played at a high level for such a long period of time that players that are young, which we have a lot of young players on our team, look up to him a little bit, ask him a lot of questions, and he's been excellent with the guys.
How would you describe in one word the dynamic between a relationship, rather, on the field between Russell and Nabers?
Russell and Nabers?
Mm-hmm.
You're stumping me, Kay. I don't know. They just got. They talk a lot. They communicate a lot.
Communication,
Neighbors will come into the quarterback meetings and just sit in there, on his own and kind of listen to how the quarterback coaches is teaching things. It's very, good open dialogue. And, hopefully it's dynamic.
Ooh, dynamic's a great word. Loves hearing that. Jaxson Dart, will he get first team reps? Do we know?
Hey, he's gotten some.
Okay.
He's gotten some in OTAs. I've bounced him around here between the seconds, the thirds. There's times, and we do some walkthroughs that he'll mix in with the ones. But we'll continue to work on his developmental plan. He's done everything we've asked him to do since he's been here. He's a good young quarterback.
What's the magic of that? The secret sauce of what makes that quarterback room go?
Well, they're all like-minded. They're here early. They stay late. They communicate well. It's good to have Tommy in there. He's been around the system for a while, so he answers questions. Obviously, with Jameis and Russell, they've seen a lot of football, and Jackson's not afraid to ask questions or say things the way he sees things. So there's a good dynamic in there with those guys. It's a good quarterback room.
I'm looking at this field. You're about to start your first padded practice. What is one thing you need me to be looking at today? A position group, maybe somebody who needs to be getting more love, someone I should be talking about more?
I just look at the run game today. There's just going to be a lot of it.
A lot of the run game. We love to see. Is this a position battle for you? this run game?
No. Look, we need to do a better job defensively of stopping it, and I'm looking forward to watching our offensive line with pads on for the first day.
I want to be on this team. There's a lot of fun going on, a lot of accountability. Like, I'm loving
You fit right into the quarterback room, Kay. There you go.
Who would I sit next to? I don't even know. Hopefully we'll talk to Russell Wilson. I appreciate your time, Coach Daboll.
Awesome, Kay.
Coach Daboll. Coach Daboll was not lying, got a little heated at his first padded practice. So much to get to, including the confident, the smiley, the birthday boy, Malik Nabers, coming to an Up and Adams on FanDuel TV. Here with one of the most explosive players, I'm going to say the best wide receiver in New York. All three teams that play in New York / Jersey, Malik Nabers. I feel like, did you even get a workout today? What's happening?
No, I ain't do too much work on him today.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What is the plan for your birthday here at the facility?
Nothing really. We locked in. I'm gonna be doing this the rest of my birthdays for as long as I can. So we locked in right now.
Yeah, football and this time of year has always been a part of your life. Naturally, yeah. Things are different this year. I feel it. I feel it sitting here with the energy. What has changed the most, if you could look back to exactly a year ago today to now? I
would probably say the people that we put in this building this year. Adding a few more quarterbacks, Jaxson Dart, Russell, Juwan Holland, Adebo. So having those athletic guys, having those leaders that's on defense and offense, I think, it's the drive that we've been feeling. We've been seeing a lot of leadership from those guys, so we're moving in the right direction, but still a long ways to go.
I asked your coach, in one word, describe the relationship between Russell Wilson and you, and he used the word dynamic, that it's dynamic. What word would you use to describe it?
I would probably say dynamic too, but I'll probably say like a true quarterback and receiver relationship. I try to get to know him off the field as much as I can. I know he'd be busy. He got a lot going on. He's a celebrity. But I try to get as much information out of him as possible. He's been very helpful in my journey so far. So with the leadership that he has, added to the quarterback role, the offense, the receivers, sky's the limit for us, and I'm hoping we reach that.
And it's early. It's just the first day of padded practice. What you were able to do last year, and you and I have talked about it, it's actually unbelievable. Your 109, I believe, grabs, 170 plus targets. And then I think, and with that sort of being a rookie, the quarterback stuff, all of that, the O-line, now you have Russell Wilson already named the starter. I think this year you are going to break the record for targets by a receiver in the NFL. Yeah. Do you want to know what it is? Do you know?
Yeah, you can tell me what it is. I don't know.
Marvin Harrison, 2002, I believe, and it was 205.
Okay, we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that in the back pocket.
Do we feel like that is the vibe for this year?
No, I feel like that's definitely the vibe. I mean, granted, I missed 2 games last year. I probably could have did it last year,
that's
but
right.
it was just my quarterbacks just finding me, getting open, me running routes, getting open.
Yeah.
Coach Daboll, and the offensive coordinator, they put me in that role to get the ball, so I own it all to them. Trying to give me the ball in space, trying to let me do my dance, trying to let me do my thing, and just giving me the ball. I feel like, those quarterbacks, when they're out there, they know, one, get the ball to one, so, that's what they was doing.
Malik, is this because it's your birthday that you're this smiley, or are you truly vibey and happy? You were not that you weren't last year, but you are. What is that laugh? Can you describe to maybe fans what this is like for you right now?
It's a spirit laugh. This is a laugh that they don't know what's going on there at practice. They don't see what I see. But we're moving in the right direction. I don't want to, put it all the way up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm a kind of a chill person. And when stuff start to get displayed out, that's when I start to So I'm smiling, just with all the things that's been going on. I just feel like we're moving in the right direction. It's the right spirit around here for once. Granted with last year, it's the right spirit. We're moving in the right direction.
A spirit laugh. I've never even heard that.
And it's the boy birthday, so I'm full of joy.
Birthday. I think those 205 targets are going to happen. It would take 206. I am a little worried that you might let this rookie Cam Scatterboo, who's all of a sudden catching balls crazy. How many targets is he going to steal from you?
We're gonna have to dial on that. But Scat is an amazing receiver for sure. He has amazing hands. I didn't know he had some hands like that. He caught a one hand on the sideline. And he toe tapped, and I was like, that's crazy as a running back to do it. But, he's a monster back there. He has amazing vision when he has the ball in his hand. Amazing block. I've seen some of his film at, Arizona State. So he's a dog. So just having him in the backfield is gonna be a train wreck.
The breaking tackles I knew. This speed I knew, but the way he's catching, I'm like, are you up with Malik Nabers taking notes in the middle of the night? Y'all are like working out, playing catch at 3 a.m.? What's going on?
Don't do that. Don't do it.
You
Come
don't
on,
want him
Kay.
to take your
Come on,
target.
Kay. Don't do that.
The real concern I need to know, what is it like that your toe is keeping Giants fans across the country awake and worried? What does that feel like?
What can I say? It's like a mosquito that don't want to go away.
Okay.
You're
trying to shoo it
I'm trying to shoo it away. You know, I've been doing a great job, you know, with Russell, you know, trainers, you know, I've been using his, you know, therapists, physical therapist guys, you know, I've been doing an excellent job of just staying on track of it. And having his people, you know, having my people all together work on to try to, you know, keep me as healthy as possible. We're moving in the right direction, so we just stand on top of it, you know, so it don't give me any problems later on.
I can think of a lot of ways to take care of a mosquito. A little bug spray, a little stomping, a little. Can we kill this mosquito?
This mosquito is one of them. It's one of them big mosquitoes.
Okay, one of those huge ones.
You can't get this one. We trying to kill it though.
Week 1.
Yeah. I
I know you're not thinking about it right now, but I am because I'm a fan. Jaden, talk to me. What are your thoughts when I say that?
I'm gonna get you back, boy. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you.
Can you paint me the picture of what that looks like?
If you ever see two brothers that head to head over a basketball game, last point of the game to win, that's how it is between me and Jaden, head to head all the time.
And so you're gonna get him back statistically with the win?
Statistically, yeah, with my win. I'm coming back. I gotta get him back. He up 2-0 with me.
Is there something that you're so confident yet you handle it in a very grounded way?
Yeah.
I think it's very impressive. These rookies are lighting up camp. You're in your second year now. Do you feel tenured? Do you feel like a big brother yet?
Nah, I still feel like I'm with them, you know. Like they say, you're still a rookie until you got 3 games in. But you know, I still got that mentality of just I haven't done anything yet. You know, so with those older guys, you know, Burns, Nacho, you know, they continue to push me every day. They still, you know, keep me grounded, keep telling me, you know, you haven't did anything yet. You still got a long ways to go. Whatever you want to reach, you still can reach over that. So just having those leaders on side of me, and also Russell, having those guys on side of me to keep me grounded, to keep me on pushing that I haven't did anything yet. I think I give all the effort to those guys. Kudos to those guys to keep on pushing me.
What's one thing you've noticed about Abdul Carter? I know people, future Hall of Famer, 10 years, and I'm hearing it from everyone. What is that face?
Hey, bruh, that dude is an animal, and I don't really see it until I go home and watch it, cause I be with the ones and he be on the other side. And I'm running routes, I'm not caring. But bro, when you watch it, the explosiveness, the ability for him to twerk his body, spin his body, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for people to actually see him when he's playing on Sundays. So what would you tell,
you know, like, what does Jaden have in store for him?
Oh, I gave him a little threat about that. I give him a little threat. I just said I'm not gonna tell him. I'm gonna let him see in person. Okay. I'm gonna let him see in person. I ain't gonna say nothing on the internet yet. I'm gonna let everybody see on person what that boy gonna be doing. I know there's a lot of clips going around of people to the fans. You going home and watching Abdul
Carter tape. Are you rewinding, slow it? Like you're going back? Like what does that even look like?
I'm going back, and then I'm calling my teammates, and I'm like, bro, go watch this clip and watch Abdul Carter.
Okay.
You're gonna see like he's explosive. I mean, Burns was watching him yesterday on the sideline. Burns was like, bro, that kid is special. And I'm going back and I'm watching it. He doing crazy moves. Like, you know, a lot of guys got one specific move that they do at the D-line. He got an arsenal in his package, and I can't wait for him to unleash it.
It's just the face that you're making. I can't wait. There's so much hype. There's a lot of hype about these rookies. We got to keep them humble.
Oh, we do. But it was a lot of hype around me too.
That's fair. And you delivered.
Oh yeah. You need that. Teammates are happy to see you play because it drives you. It makes you feel like, you know, I actually can compete. I'm actually doing, you know, things I need to do. My teammates see that. So you need that. You need your teammates to look at you and know that you're doing something good. It's an extra motivation for sure.
Last one for you. How helpful was it that as a birthday gift, Daboll gave you a named quarterback when he didn't have to?
Say it again?
How big of a gift is it for you that Daboll named a quarterback before he even had to? That he made that decision so you could sort of focus on that. Yeah. And even though I know you're building a relationship with Jaxson too.
Right. I mean, at the offseason, you know, me and, you know, Coach Dabe's we talked about free agent quarterbacks. We talked about, you know, the drafting quarterbacks. And this was the plan that we had laid out. We was hopefully grace enough to get the plans all done.
I love that there's a we here. This is unbelievable.
You know, We did our research. We did our job doing it. I'm glad that we was able to get everybody that we needed to get here. So I'm very happy. I'm very pumped. He was one of the main guys that I wanted to play with. When I was looking at his tape, learning, what kind of character he is. So, I'm just grateful that we got him in the building. I'm grateful that we was able to get that done as an organization.
150 catches, I'm calling it. 210 targets, breaking Marvin Harrison Sr.'s record.
We're gonna see a
from
lot.
2002. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank
you for what you mean. Look at all these fans waiting to catch a glimpse of you, and we will see you with that smiley face, a spirit laugh, according to Malik Nabers.
Yes, ma'am.
Malik Nabers with the spirit laugh. He is vibey. He is doing inappropriate, finable touchdown celebrations. Does his quarterback condone it? We will have the starter, the Super Bowl champion, Russell Wilson, signing autographs, kissing babies, and joining Up and Adams. Thought that after your first padded practice in your 14th season that you would run over here out of breath, exhausted, maybe a little tired. You look like 2014 Russell Wilson. What gives?
Yeah, I just feel great. I've been working my butt off every day. These teammates, man, the guys that we have, the culture here. I think Coach Daboll is doing a tremendous job. I mean, he's a guy who won Coach of the Year 3 years ago, so we've got a great belief in him and who he is. I think Kafka's doing a great job leading us, and just our quarterback room. My quarterback coach Shea Tierney, I've known since I was freaking 18 years old.
Oh my gosh.
It's just been a blessing, and I think I'm working my butt off, and we're working together, and it's just been a lot of fun.
How much weight have you lost? Let's just get right to it.
I'm definitely lean. I feel great. I'm fast. I feel strong, and I feel I'm at my fighting weight.
215-ish?
Yeah, a little lower.
A little lower?
I feel good.
The running I'm seeing out here. Like what is you're buying into the system? Of course, you like to run. I'm not joking when I say 2014. Is that how much of that do I expect week 1 and on?
Yeah, I think that we'll definitely be able to make some plays. I think that more importantly than anything else is, I love what I get to do. Every day, and the passion behind it, the joy, the obsession with the work. This offseason's been a great offseason, just training, head down and just going and getting ready for this season. And so OTAs were great, had a great OTAs, feel confident with that, and just feel confident where our team is, but we got more to do. We haven't done anything yet.
It is all smiles. The energy is so high. Everybody's talking about it from when I was here last year to this year. You mentioned Coach Daboll. Got to speak to him this morning, talking about how dynamic you are, what a professional you are, what a leader you are. I would just ask you, does it feel like you're 14 when you stop and think about it and you hear that number fly out of my mouth? Are you like, what?
Yeah. It's definitely it's 14 years, but I try to treat it like day one. One of my biggest goals when coming into my career and coming into the NFL was I wrote a list of goals. I wrote a bunch of everyday goals, and I wrote a bunch of legacy goals. And one of my things was for football and life was treat every day as if it's a new day. I treat every day as it's day one. And so,
Church of Russell Wilson.
For a lot of it, for me, is the mental side of it. Really just speaking life into myself, speaking life into my teammates, the leadership aspect of it. And then, I just feel so vibrant and young. We're sitting here on the practice field, and I don't know, 400 yards to our left is the stadium I won the Super Bowl in that we won before. So, I've been in that stadium before. I've been in the city before. I felt the weight that it is, and more importantly than anything else, that I'm looking forward to who I am and knowing having that conscious competence, knowing who you really are internally, knowing what you're capable of, and knowing what I still can bring to the table. So I'm looking forward to helping this football team win.
You've played for some iconic coaches, Super Bowl winning ones, legends, future Hall of Famers. What one specific thing is unique about Brian Daboll?
Well, I think first of all, his mind is really spectacular. He's been on championship teams. This guy's won multiple Super Bowls, won national championships.
Not to bring it up, yeah.
Yeah, he's just done some things. And so I think he's coached a lot of great players. And I think ultimately he has the mind of a quarterback, and how he thinks and sees the game, the internal side of it, all the aspects of the organization, all that. He understands it. And so, what I love about him more than anything else, though, is he has this, relentless competitive nature. And I think that competitive nature, that relentless competitiveness is what I really love. So that's the part I like the most.
Coach said that your entire quarterback room has the same mindset. You all want to win. You're all sort of built the same. What is the most rewarding part, Russell, of being – these are all capable quarterbacks, former starters, potentially future starters. What is the most rewarding part of being the leader in that locker room and setting the tone?
Yeah, I think that much is given, much is required, And I think for me, the opportunity to lead a young group of guys that are talented in every room, really, it's what a great opportunity it is for me and for this team and this organization. So, I got a lot of experience, got a lot of wins under my belt. And but you start brand new every year, and I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for what we can do as the New York football Giants and what's capable.
Jaxson Dart, rookie, has a lot of swag to him. I know he's asking you a lot about how to be a quarterback, how to carry himself, and all of that. Have you learned anything from him?
I think anytime a young guy asks you questions, you always want to be able to impact him and help him in every way. And we want to make every player better. That's the goal every day. I think the thing that I just think more than anything else that we all learn every day is continue to just enjoy the moments, just the collection of moments. And that's what I try to teach everybody and just try to understand and learn for myself too daily. And every time I get to step between the white lines, what a gift it is, what an opportunity it is. And I love that part of it, and anybody who really knows me is the obsession with that and the football part of it and the learning and the teaching and the understanding and that part is the fun part. And obviously the winning, ultimately that leads to that. But we got a team of young, hungry, humble guys that they get here early. They're ready to work. They're determined. They stay extra, and these fans, they really want it too.
Malik Nabers, it's his birthday. He's talked about your relationship. You've spoken so highly about him as well. What did you get him for his birthday? What's the perfect gift?
Well, I got him a little something. I don't want to brag too much, but he's got a little gift. He doesn't even know it yet. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, it's got a nice little bag. I got him a little, he always kind of has a little fashion to him, so I got a little something for him.
What does the brand rhyme with?
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you.
Shmooey Schmitan.
I got him a nice little crossbody Gucci bag.
Okay, crossbody Gucci bag for his 22nd birthday, I believe. Did you condone his celebration from yesterday?
Yes, I
You
did.
do?
Anytime he gets in the end zone, it's a good thing. So,
how do we keep these rookies grounded? What's your role in that?
I think just through the work. We gotta make sure the work comes first, and I think a lot of times, people can forget that. But there's no like fast pass to success. You got to do the work.
You won a Super Bowl. You're tenured. You're a veteran. You are named starter. How big of a gift is it to you that you do not have to ever get taken down by Abdul Carter? How lucky is Russell Wilson to not get that smoke ever?
Yeah, Abdul Carter is special. We got a lot of great pass rushers. I think Tibbs is special. I think Abdul is a freak. I think obviously Burns has been doing it for years. His ability, Spider-Man over there, one way he can get the guys and big sexy Dexy. I mean, this pass rush is for real, it's definitely exciting to have those guys rushing the other guys rather than me.
You've gotten it from the best pass rushers throughout your career. When you close your eyes and sort of feel what Abdul Carter feels like, moving the spin move, all that, the pressure, how elusive you have to be, who does he remind you of? Who's the first pass rusher that comes into your head?
Well, hopefully he can make a name for himself, I think everybody's got different skill sets and everything else, but, he wants to make a name for himself. So I think people are going to remember the name Abdul Carter for a while, but, and God willing, he gets to stay healthy and keeps being who he is. He's going to have a great career.
What's with this Cam Scatterboot catching passes like he's Julian Edelman out there?
The kid is a dominant player. You saw him running the ball today. You saw him catching the ball in the backfield.
Catching the ball I was not prepared for, I don't think, at this level.
He's got skills. He's got game. He can play.
Last one for you. Week 1, Bobby Wagner. I know you're not thinking about week 1. I know what the quarterback answer is going to be, but can you sort of paint me as the fan of you two? Paint the picture of what that's going to be like to go against him.
Well, Wags and I, man, we have a great relationship. He's one of my closest friends ever. I think we've spent, a lot of years together. I just remember every practice, before every drill, we would meet, and dap each other up. And, I didn't remember in the locker room we would spend a lot of time. I remember the talks and, sometimes the one-on-one conversations and different things. But most importantly, the work that we put in early on in our careers and sustaining that. And I think, Bobby and I used to always say, don't get bored with consistency. And we've always believed that. And I think that we've been able to do that over 14 years and to battle against each other. And I remember last year I played in Pittsburgh, and it was actually at the Commanders. And I remember seeing him pregame, just the laughs and talking a little trash here and there, but just the laughter and the honor that, we share together.
Russell,
doing what we
he
get
can't
to do.
retire.
Yeah.
That's all I need you to tell him. Don't retire, Bobby.
No,
don't
no.
go yet.
He's still got it.
I know you have to go. You have so much going on, but I do want to congratulate you on 3 Brand, which I'm seeing everywhere. I have 2 nephews. They're not Giants fans, but they want in on it. How exciting has it been to see the reception of that?
Yeah, 3 Brand's been huge. I built a kids line really around my kids. Sierra was pregnant, about to have Sierra, and it was the day. I mean, about to have Win. Sierra's about to have Win, and it was like, I don't know, it was freaking, I don't know, the day before. I said, babe, we need to create a kids line. Let's call it 3 Brand: sports, music, fashion, mind, body, soul. We launched it in partnership with Nike and had that. We blew it up. It was huge. There's Coach Daboll and his kids right there as we speak.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's up, Luke? Hey, that
What's
kid can
up?
hit. Luke can hit. He can hit a baseball
okay,
so far.
got it.
But anyways,
How do you?
but
know
speaking
that?
of 3 Brand, he should be the lead 3 Brand
There we
sponsor.
go.
But it's been cool. It's all over the country, international, all over the world, and it's been a huge business. Anybody can get it at 3brand.com. We're actually launching at Dick's Sporting Goods September 1st. So you make sure you guys get it there. But it's everywhere. And like I said, you can get it at 3brand.com. So check out 3 Brand. All your kids can get it.
I can't believe we're sitting here and I can't hear you. I'm sitting next to you, and the crowd is so unbelievably loud in this crazy heat, and it's all a testament to you being here, that veteran presence, all of the excitement. And I was going to say, like, Sierra and your family, your kids, probably could rival the noise of what this camp was like last year, and this year they're giving you a run for your money.
Yeah,
this crowd.
Great. It's
Thank
amazing.
you, Russell.
Thank
Appreciate you.
guys.
This crowd is out of control, not only for their starter, but this entire quarterback room, one of the most fascinating ones in the entire league. Up next, we have Jaxson Dart, my old friend, joining us, chopping it up. I want to know, what are the headbutting rules? What are the headbutting rules that Daboll set in place? We'll be right back. The crowd is a 10 out of 10 here at Giants camp for the New York Football Giants, of course, for their Super Bowl winning quarterback, Russell Wilson. The vibe's high. He is doing autographs. I don't know how his hand's not falling off, but how about getting a chance to hang out with the youngster, the rookie, the new kid in town? Does he get the best seat at Rayo's? Do they even pick up his call yet? I don't know what the rookie rules are. What is he in charge of? What are the vibes? Here he is, Jaxson Dart. It might be Malik Nabers' birthday, but it's also the biggest day for me because Jaxson Dart, coolest kid ever, just told me I have cool sunglasses.
It's good to see you
didn't really
again.
say that. You just said where are they from, but I implied.
They look sick. I like
How
them.
are you?
I'm great. How are you?
This looks sick.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
First day of padded practice. You just had to come sit after Russell Wilson in a pool of his sweat. If that doesn't scream, I am a rookie quarterback, what does?
I don't know. I have a few of my duties that I got to do, and I guess this is just added to the list.
What's your rookie duty? Because can I give you my outside perspective?
Yeah.
I feel like the rookies are running the show here this year.
It's been fun. We bring a lot of energy. We have a great class. I think everybody, around the league and especially in the facility has seen that. So really excited about the guys and the group that we have here from that standpoint. But we just try to bring that young energy out and have a lot of fun while we're out here. Most of my duties are reliant on snacks in the meeting room.
What kind of snacks?
Jameis sends me all these healthy seed oil whatever.
He's making
all the
stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
All
love
that
that. You and Cam Scatterbo having the time of your life, of course. What is crossing the line with Coach Daboll? When does he rein it in? Because he's very good at walking that fence.
Yeah, no, he's been great. I think he's just a coach that finds the balance between being encouraging and whatnot, and then when the time presents itself, you kind of saw it out there today when we were in a backed up period. We had a few false starts, and he got on the whole offense. So he's definitely super intense when we're out there, but it's a lot of fun playing for him for sure.
Who else is sticking out to you? Who, obviously, you're doing your thing, you're grinding. Who have you been man, he's legit?
Man, well, I knew Abdul was legit before. I already played against him in college, so I went to a lot of meetings saying that he was the best player that I had played against. It's been fun playing with Scat. He's my locker buddy, so he has a ton of energy out every single day. But a guy that's come out here and has played really well is Dalen Cambry, a UDFA guy who does his job to an elite level and is somebody that we can always rely on.
Easy to root for. What is the headbutting policy here at the facility?
Just do it as much as possible, especially with Scott. Yeah.
Okay, and tell me really quickly just about his receiving ability, Scott. Maybe I was dumb and didn't watch enough college, which I'll admit. Did not see. So, is this your wide receiver too? What's happening?
He's been elite out there. I knew coming into it, when you watch the Texas game, he caught a fade, against a really good safety against Texas. And he kind of was able to shield him off and catches that over his outside shoulder. So that was already super impressive from what I saw. And then there's little clips that I also saw from him in high school. doing camps and whatnot. So we always knew that he had that, but it's been fun for everybody else to see it when he's out here.
I can't tell you how cool it is to see you, for you to stop by my show and hang out for a little bit. I know you're so busy, and you were like very much grinding, so appreciate you and good luck. Anything else you want to talk about? A little shout out to Lane, Kiffin?
Oh, big shout out.
What do you want to say to him?
You still can't
Did
beat
he
me
prepare
pickleball.
you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
What, didn't people say he wasn't?
I don't know. I don't pay attention. I just wanted to
alright.
give you a shot. He can still beat you at pickleball, or you can
No,
beat
he
him?
can't. He can't. He definitely can't.
I think he's
He
probably
knows that.
crying in a corner office somewhere that he doesn't have you anymore.
It's okay.